Virgo, how are you? I'm going to do a reading for you. So as always, please take what works, leave what does not. We all know who we are in the story. All right, so I appreciate each and every one of you. So if you appreciate me, hit that like button right there. Boink. Yeah, really makes a difference to my channel. All right, let's tune into all my Virgos out there and see what the good tarot has to say to all of you today. All right, first card out is the King of Swords coming upside down. You might be dealing with a very difficult energy. The King of Swords, when he's upside down, I mean, he's upset, he's angry, he's just not happy. I mean, really, I get this like, this guy is really going to test me. All right, let's see what's going on for you here. All right, so we do have you coming out with the King of Swords to the Five of Pentacles. I mean, I feel like this person has a lot of control over you when it comes to finances. All right, because it's almost as if this guy over here is going, what? You don't appreciate the house I give you? What? You don't appreciate the salary? What? You don't like this? You don't like that? I can't make you happy. I give you everything. I mean, this is the energy of this King of Swords coming at you. And I feel like if you were to just walk away, you'd be left with nothing, because the reality of how much control and power this person has over you, you gave it to him. You know, like they said, hey, I'll buy you a car, and you took the car. They said, hey, I'll let you live in my house, and you moved into the house. They said, hey, don't worry, you know, you can, get a dog, and you got a dog. So I feel as if this person, in a lot of ways, bought you. All right, and I hate to say that, but here, in your recent past, we do have the Ace of Pentacles. So I feel like this person gave you all kinds of things that, God, man, that carrot sure was yummy, huh? But here, what's on top of you here is the fact that now you can't pretend that you are really owned. I mean, truly, when you have this energy of the Pentacles upside down, this Two of Pentacles, I mean, you need to make some decisions here, because you can't pretend that this is what you really want. All right. And I feel like the fact that this person has left you feeling like you have no options. Because what are you going to get better than this? Where are you going to get a better situation where you can drive your car? You don't have to worry about the house. I give you a stipend. Everything is good, right? Everything is good. But I see you really going and saying, I think I'm going to look out elsewhere. I don't know whether this is everything. And right now, I think you see that you don't have a lot of choices. This is the Seven of Cups coming upside down. This is like, I don't really know what direction, but I feel like a lot of you Virgos are going to start to search and see what other options you have, or how can you get out of this situation that you are in. I like that you've got the High Priestess coming out with you this, because I feel as if that you need to make some shifts and you need to make some changes. I think now is the time. And you need to do this now before you get into a position where you cannot make any shifts and changes. All right, so yeah, I think, you are starting to see life really clear, and I think you're starting to see of who has ties on you. I don't want to say connected to you, but I feel like they have them on you. So you have to take them off of you, all right? And I think you're at that point where you're ready to start looking at what can you do now, so that comes springtime, because I feel like this card was yelling spring to me, you'll feel more stable and more content. Right now, there's just this big energy around you trying to figure out how you can change things, how you can find a new direction. How can, first, you got to save a little bit of money. How can you do that? Maybe, somehow you find your own car and you don't use their car. Do you know what I mean? I feel like you're going to start doing things that kind of disconnect you and take off those reins that they may have put on you. All right. Now, I'm also feeling like for some of you Virgos, if, there's an older man, your father, or just somebody who you really love and really dear to you, I feel as if there could be some energy around them this week where they're not feeling very well. I'm getting depression. all right, with the Ace of Cups coming upside down. And I feel like they're not having a good time in their own skin, so to speak. So there could be some issues. I'm picking up a little dementia. Maybe you're dealing with it's an older person who's just not feeling well. I think that's going to come to the forefront this week. So pay attention to this person. Maybe, you need to give them a little extra love and care. I also want to say the same thing to you, because this Ace of Cups can also be that, you're wearing yourself out as well. So this week, be a little kind to yourself, all right? Because I think, you're starting to, you get a real dose of reality and what you want to do to make things a little different moving forward. So take the time. I mean, there's no hurry in making these big decisions. But I do believe that you see now more than ever that, something's got to give, because you cannot continue being under the control, under, the influence of somebody who, feels like they own you. I hate to say that, but that's what I keep getting. And I just feel like, you need to start walking into a direction that you can get to a point where you're content on your own here, all right? Because this energy of this person, and maybe this is your husband, maybe it's your partner, I think right now you're in this deep thought of things have got to change, because you're really having a hard time with their energy. And, them coming up upside down here is the core of what's going on. This person has really been very, very hard on you mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. I mean, the whole 9 yards. And I feel like you need to start looking at what you can do to shift this around. All right, so big week for you to think, all right? Think and process, all right? I don't see the card here, but it's the energy of the Hanged Man. I mean, really, just kind of stop. And I always like to suggest this visual where you get into a hot air balloon, you get in that basket, and you let that hot air balloon just kind of rise you up nice and slow. And then you can look down from above and really see what's going on, so that maybe you see options you haven't seen. You've seen choices that you can make that you haven't seen. This person is making you feel like, you're never going to have it any better. But I really think that you are thinking, yes, I will. So yeah, take what works, leave what doesn't. All right, Virgo, it is what it is. It's a short little message for just a week. All right. And I feel like this is a very important week for you to really think about how you want to move forward. We're in a great energy right now of opportunities, of expansion, of really bringing some real equilibrium into our lives. I mean, we're in the year of an 8. So yeah, this is a good energy for change, but better than that, it's quick change. Like we can really make some big shifts and changes this year. And I think, Virgo, you are really ready to do that. All right, so yeah, that's your reading. Take what works, leave what doesn't. I'll see you at another reading. Until then, be well, hit that like button, and I'll see you later. Bye now.